smoothie that I thought you would really like is a chocolate spice smoothie. And so you can play with lots of different combinations. This is just a really kind of simple, easy one. So go ahead, put some
more spinach.
And so we cleaned out the Vitamix, and it's really easy to clean. You can just put a little bit of soap and then put a little bit of water, and then you just turn the blender on, or you can just rinse it out if you do it right away. Or there's some bad spinach.
Just to pull, they're not.
Yeah.
Just a little. Yeah. Little tired spinach.
Smart.
So that's great. So a whole thing of this will make 2.
Yeah.
Could you put a whole thing in?
We've done that before.
Okay.
Too. Yeah.
That's a lot of greens. Like, what's all the good stuff in here?
So spinach is really good for you. There's a ton of fiber. There is a ton of antioxidants, phytochemicals. Any dark leafy green vegetable, any way you can get it in is really good. We try, my husband and I, we try and eat about a pound of greens a day. And sometimes we hit that mark, sometimes we don't.
Wow.
But green spinach is or green smoothies are a good way to do it. So if you have this in the morning, like you've already had way more green vegetables in your day than, than is average to get.
Month, probably.
And then, we add that with, salads and then steamed greens. And so you can put any type of green in here. And sometimes we mix it up. We put in the spinach. And then, again, we do the base, mostly spinach, because it's creamy and it's easy to blend with other flavors. And then we'll put a couple things of kale or maybe one collard leaf. Those darker greens are so good for you. They're full of calcium. They're full of phytochemicals, antioxidants. But they can be a little bit more bitter.
Yeah.
And something that's supposed to be a little sweeter. So I only use like 1 or 2 leaves when I do it. But so I would definitely recommend people start with spinach because it's the most palatable.
And when you say a pound, is this a pound? No. Right? I mean, is this about what you try to have every day?
This is only 5 ounces. So, like I said, we try, but we juice them.
That's
we
great.
put them in smoothies.
Yeah.
We have huge salads, and it sounds like a lot, but it's easy to incorporate once you find kind of easy, palatable ways to do it. And I know I feel so much better when I have a ton of greens in my diet. Like I feel it in my skin. Like my skin just feels smoother. And just sort of feel a little bit more vibrant because I have so much sort of prana.
Right,
very prana-rich foods.
Versus a cupcake.
Well, cupcakes have their place too. So let's So this one you definitely want to have some bananas in because this is going to be the only fruit in the smoothie.
No mango this time.
So no mangoes this time. So we'll start with 2, and if we need more, we'll add more. And then we're going to add, again, the avocado for some creaminess.
These are also really, really good for you.
Yeah, avocados are great. They're really rich in vitamin E. Again, really good, healthy monounsaturated fat. They also have a ton of fiber in them. So it's good. And so again, I'm going to put in got a little bit of banana on my finger here, some vanilla. But you can also use hazelnut flavor here. Louis' mad because he hasn't had any.
No green smoothie.
And then this is just, most people have this just in their cupboard, just plain cocoa powder. If you wanted to make it like all raw, you could use cacao powder. Some people like sort of the vibrancy of having the all raw, but it's not necessary. You can do just plain old cocoa. And just put, again, I don't ever really measure anything, so it's always a little bit of a leap of faith when I do these to see how they're going to come out.
Is this what you use to make hot chocolate?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hot chocolate or cooking.
Okay.
And then I like to add a little bit of cinnamon to this, so it has a little bit of spice. And then sometimes I go crazy, I'll put cardamom, I'll put nutmeg, and then sometimes I'll do it without the cocoa and just have the chai spices, which is really nice too. Sometimes, like especially if it's at night and I'm having one of these for dinner, which I often do because I'm at the studio most nights, I don't want to have the chocolate because I'm sensitive and it will keep me up. So I'll just do the chai spices.
Gotcha.
And then just an uber teeny bit of cayenne.
Oh.
So just give it just a little kick. Okay. And then go ahead.
Agave. And should we add some protein powder?
Yeah, we could, definitely, if you wanted to add protein. Kimberly has these here. So we often, you know, when I make these at home, we'll add hemp seed powder is one we really like, brown rice powder. This one looks good. It's a whey powder. So you can definitely add any sort of like a protein in like that if you want it. Or sometimes you can just like add peanut butter or almond butter to this.
Okay.
And that's really delicious too. And you get a little bit, again, of protein, a little bit more nutrition. But, so yeah, it's definitely an option. And then we'll add, again, almond milk. And again, you have lots of choices. You could use almond milk or rice milk. You could use soy milk if you like soy. You could do, you could make it fresh if you wanted fresh. You could also just do water if that's what you had available.
Or juice? Do people ever, is that okay?
You know, I've done that before. Actually, it's interesting you say that. I made green juice before, so I juice a lot of greens, and I don't add fruit to those because I like just the vegetables. But sometimes I'll take the green juice and whip it up in the Vitamix with frozen mangoes, and it's really fresh and good.
Yum.
So sometimes I'll do that. Okay, and then we'll just add the rest of these. And then we'll see, we might want to add a little bit more
Milk.
to that. Just kind of eye it, try to see if it's a cup. And you can measure it if you want to be precise. Alright. We'll see how it goes. It might be, I might have put too much chocolate in. We'll see how it goes.
That's okay.
Okay, well, I'll do the honors seeing as you got Louie.
All right, Lou.
So, again, it's always a little bit of a leap of faith. You never know how it's going to turn out. But you can always adjust after.
So do you ever, you put it back in and then just add a little of something else? Or?
Let me try it and just see. Yeah, I think I like it. So, this is the thing about green smoothies. They aren't pretty. The mango one is pretty because it's really green. But when you use chocolate or you add blueberries, blueberries are really good in green smoothies, but they don't look very pretty. They sort of turn it into this like brown, sort of sludgy look. So this is a great way too to get kids to eat vegetables.
Yeah.
One of our friends actually, her son is 2 and she makes him juice.
Yeah.
And it's just basically they throw everything in the Vitamix and then he'll drink it. And he seems to be okay with the color, but
yeah.
but if your kid was more suspicious, you maybe could just put it into a cup where they couldn't tell what the color is.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate milkshake.
And I like just the little kick of the cayenne. Makes it nice. But and again, you could put like a little bit, like just a pinch of salt, or just anything to kind of brighten the flavor a little bit. And you can use, you know, the cinnamon and cayenne is a great combination. But you can go crazy. Like I said, I like cardamom, nutmeg. You can do more of a chai spice with the chocolate or without. But it's good.
Nice.
And chocolate's really good for you too.
Oh yeah.
Again, full of antioxidants.
Oh, good.
Really nutritious. And I think this is the good kind that you can get.
Yeah, the natural antioxidants found in tea and certain fruits can also be found in Hershey's.
Yeah, so this is just like delicious, healthy, quick. You can take it anywhere, and you can make it ahead. So you can do like a whole container of this, and then just, you know, because I know how crazy your schedule is, you're always running around, and so you can just have this like already to go, so you can just take it with you.
That's nice.
Yay,
so thank you.
So you don't have to be afraid.
I know, I can turn the on button now.
So, nice job.
Thanks.